Hey guys, Luxy back here with another video. Today we are doing part 2 of the extensions. So if you remember, we were doing the first 5 extensions, right? Those were all just already on scratch, no hardware required. But today's video is going to be all about hardware. These are all the hardware extensions and the last extensions. So let's get right into it. As you can see here in the corner, you see a little video right now playing, alright? So this is a Makey. Now, a Makey, it's like a microcontroller. So we have arrows, we have space and click, right? And then we also have a bunch of other stuff in the back, alright? I don't want to go too deep into the hardware side of the Makey, because it's a little hard to understand, but the point is, it's like a special type of Arduino. It's an Arduino Leonardo, but yeah, so it basically tricks the computer into thinking that this is a mouse and a keyboard. Alright, so let's go and get into the extension. So first what we want to do is click on the extensions button. So click that. And then we have this little extension, Makey. Click on that. Now you want to make sure that your Makey is plugged in here, and the wire is extending all the way to the laptop and plugged in with the USB port. Now we have 2 event blocks. 1 key space pressed and 1 key left up right. Now you don't even need a Makey to use the Makey extension. You can use a regular keyboard and mouse, but this just allows you to have basically secret codes, right? The whole like extra best part about this is just the secret codes. So when we have just a couple keys, right? Space up arrow, down arrow, right arrow, left arrow. So we got here up arrow, down arrow, left arrow, right arrow, and we also have space. We have click, that's it for a mouse. And then we have the WASD FG right here. So those are the keys that you can press on the Makey. Now we also have some codes, alright? These are basically, when you press these keys in the order that they are right now, it will do something, right? So see, and you also have the Konami code down here. Down here. So up, down, left, right, alright? That's the Konami code. So I actually use that in one of my games. It's called The Maze. I made it a long time ago. But yeah, so this is really, that's really it for the Makey, right? If you want, I'm just gonna go ahead, quickly make a example project, and I'll be right back. Alright, so now I have made that little bit of code, and let's go ahead and try it out. So the up arrow is supposed to make us go up. That is working. Down arrow is supposed to make us go down. That also works. Left arrow should make us go left. Works. And right arrow should make us go right. Works. And space is supposed to make us glide 1 second to a random position. Great. Alright, so that was the Makey extension, and let's get on to the microbit extension. So this is the microbit. It's quite small. You can see just the size of my palm. So the microbit is an arsenal of sensors and LEDs. So first we have a 5x5 LED grid here. This is a version 2, so we also have a touch-sensitive logo and a microphone right here. Standard buttons here, got notch pins, that's also version 2, but regular pins come in version 1. Got speaker, processor, accelerometer, compass in here as well, Bluetooth, USB. Yes, we got a lot of stuff here. And there's also a temperature sensor inside the processor. But yeah. Alright, so let's get on into the software part of it. So first of all, you want to make sure you have Scratch Link installed and running. So I'm going to go quickly do that and be right back. Alright, so I just enabled Scratch Link. You also want to make sure that your device has Bluetooth installed, activated. So let's turn on the Bluetooth, and you also want to make sure the correct hex file is inside your microbit, so that way it can communicate with ScratchLink. I'll put the instructions and like the link for ScratchLink and the hex file in the description below. Alright, so now we want to go into the extension, get it, Alright, microbit. So we need Wi-Fi and that. So first of all, right now it won't be able to detect it right now, as obviously you see I don't have any power connection. If you have a battery, like with this type of battery, put it in, right? Because it's better than doing wired, because wired tries to connect with the computer and then it kind of messes up. So what you could do is you could if you don't have a battery, you can put it there. It's okay, but it's best if you have a battery and put it in. I honestly don't have the battery pack, but I do have a robot that does have a battery, so I'm just gonna go ahead, plug it in there. It's okay. You do not need a robot, right? All you need is a microbit and a USB cable. But I just want to get the battery feature in here. So yeah, so turn it on, and it will show your like 5 letters. All right, that is your microbit's ID. That's your name. So let's just go ahead and refresh so I can find it. Right, found it. So I'm just gonna do connect and connected. All right, so now you just want to go to the editor, and so now we are connected. All right, and yeah, you can even tell that by looking at this little green check mark right here. So now we have quite a few blocks. All right, we have one button A or B or any. All right, so this is button A, this is B, or both of them, right, at any time, right? Same type of thing with this, right? And you can't use your computer's A or B buttons for this, all right? So that's yeah, you have to have the microbit A B buttons when moved, all right? So when moved, when shaken, when jumped. All right, I'm just gonna do I don't know, change color effect by 25. All right, so now I'm just gonna move it. Right, it's changing color effect. All right, now I'm just gonna I don't know, shake it. It's gotta like you gotta shake it pretty hard actually. Well, sometimes you gotta find the correct angle. Well, unfortunate, but yeah, I don't think it's not working because of the fact that I'm connected to the robot. Oh yeah, see there we go. It's shaking. It's just working. Gotta shake it pretty hard though. And when jumped, so jump doesn't mean go like that. All right, you literally have to take the microbit, put it in your pocket or something, and actually jump. So I'm gonna go ahead and quickly do that off screen. So I'm gonna right. So I have to jump like nice and high for that to work. All right, and let's go back into microbit. We can also display things on the microbit screen itself, right? So I just did that bit of code there. Press A. Look at that, I displayed a heart, right? It's cute. I want to display, I don't like this, alright. I'm very pressed. Displays that. Alright, so we can do that. Oh, we can also display text. Alright, so let's just click on that block for it to work. And it says hello. Alright. So yeah, so there's some quite nice features. And say I'm displaying the heart right now, right? I can also clear display just like doing something like that. And so we now have another hat block. So when tilted when tilted in any of these directions, alright? So I'm just gonna go ahead, make a little bit of code, and be right back. Alright, so now I have programmed that little bit of code so that I can move. So I'm just gonna go forward, tilt it forward each time, and then it goes forward. Goes backward, goes backward. Right, tilt left, go that way, right, that way. So that's how that works. See, we also just like this like little operator block here. We also have this, and we also have this, right? So we can like, if we want to display or something like that, we can just like put that inside some type of operator or put it inside like a say block. And now we also have pins. All right, pins. Let's talk about that a little bit. So right now you can't see the pins, but when I showed you before, you could, right? So 0, 1, and 2. So if I just plug this out, this will obviously disconnect the microbit. So I'm going to plug this out, unplug this. Now we have some pins, alright? This is 0, 1, and 2. This is just for powers and all that, so you don't need to worry about that. So basically when 0, 1, or 2 is connected, right? So when it's getting a current from 0, 1, or 2, then you want to do something, so it's just like that. If you have the version 1 board, you won't have these notched, but like you will have more like smooth. So yeah. Let's put this back in, reconnect. Alright. So that is the microbit. If you have a version 2 device, it does work with the Scratch Link. And a version 1 device, that's the one without the golden logo, the one without the microphone. That also works, right? So you can use all the this extension has all the version 1 features. It does not have any version 2 features, so that's a little unfortunate, but maybe they'll add that in the future. Alright, so let's get on to the other parts, which unfortunately I do not have the hardware for, so we're just going to see the software. Let's go. Here we still have 4 more pieces to go. Alright, these all use Scratch Link as well, but since I don't have them, I'll just show you the extension blocks and explain to them what they will probably do. So, it seems that there are 4 motors on LEGO EV3, right, and they're labeled A, B, C, and D. And you can turn this way for 1 second, right, or how many other seconds you want. Same thing with that, but in the opposite direction. And you can also set the strength of the motor. That's cool. So you can set the strength of each individual motor, so the power to a certain percent. You can find out the position of each motor. And it seems that you also have 4 buttons. And when those buttons are pressed, you can do something. When the distance is greater than... Okay, so I'm guessing there's some type of ultrasonic ranging module or something like that. So when the distance is greater than something, then you can do something inside the screen. When brightness... Oh, so there's also probably a light sensor. So when brightness is greater than something, then do that. And if, like, button 1, button 2, button 3, button 4 pressed, you can do that. Okay, so we've got distance and brightness, those variables. We can, again, right-click on them, so we can get extra that. Also seems to be a speaker, nice. So we can beep, like in the music extension that we showed last time. With the keyboard, so you can beep a certain note for a certain amount of time. So that was LEGO EV3. And yeah, that's the next part. LEGO Boost. Alright, so we also have motors. A, B, C, D. And or you can do A, B or A, B, C, D all at once. This is also, okay, this is for how many rotations you want to do instead of seconds. Turn motors, like each motor on or off, right? And same thing with this off right here. Set motor, and then you can choose which motors you want. Speed to 100%, so that's the power, basically. Set motor direct, okay, so you can set the direction like that way. See the position like we saw before. Oh, so I'm guessing there's also some AI camera, so when a certain color brick is seen, then you can do something in here. And then same thing with that, except for this type of shape, so you can do in certain other places. Oh, so there's also tilt sensor, right? Just the microbit that we did, same exact thing. Same thing with the microbit, right? Light color, so I'm guessing there's some type of light, so you can set the light color to a certain color if you want. Alright, so we did that, and do LEGO Education WeDo 2.0. So we'll have a bunch of motors and sensors. So we can turn motor A, motor B, all motors on for a certain amount of seconds. Right, we have the same on and off for all that. Set motor power, so again, that strength. Set motor direction to, so we can set whichever way you want. Light color, we just did that. Distance, I'm guessing there's also an ultrasonic ranging module. Oh, that's actually nice, because a lot of the blocks you've seen, right, in events, right, it's only if it's like greater than, alright. This, it actually allows you to do less than or greater than, so that's very nice. When tilted, just like the microbit, again, the tilt at angle and all of that, same like the microbit, and distance from the ultrasonic ranging module, I'm guessing. And this, go direct, force, and acceleration. So this is by Vernier. Also requires scratch link and all that. Alright, so this is kind of like the microbit, I'm guessing, right? A lot like that, but except it has a little different sensors. This is drag all these out. Actually, no. Yeah. Alright, so when shaken, start falling, turn face up, turn face down, like that. When force sensor, pushed or pull, interesting. And you can also see the force here. When force sensor pushed or pulled, here's, oh yeah, that we just did that. When tilted in any direction, like the microbit, same thing with the tilts right here. If it's falling, right, that spin speed, right, and acceleration. So those were all of the extensions. All right. If you guys want, I can make some projects with the microbit, right? So for all those people who have the microbit, if you would like, if you want, I will make some tutorials for the microbit. Just comment down below, and yeah. So that's pretty much it for this time, and yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye. Well, hey guys, so if you watched this much, that means you either found the little hint in the thumbnail, you read the description, or you actually watched the whole video. Either way, I congratulate you. So this little mouse trail you see here the original script is by 19xyz. I'll put him and the mouse trail down in the link below. I just edited the costume and a little bit of the code for my personal uses, but his original thing is also very great and almost exactly like this. Let's get into it. So this is an intro contest, alright, and right now, as I'm recording this, I have 28 followers, so this is just the 25 follower contest. My old intro is the one that you saw right at when this project started, and the one that you saw, the same thing you saw at the very beginning of the video. The rules are, it must be made by you. You cannot steal or do anything at all like that. Try to keep it under 10 seconds. If you can't do that, then the maximum allows 15 seconds, but after that you will get disqualified. So again, try to keep it under that limit. We're not trying to make an animation here, we're trying to make a little intro. You can't use an intro maker, right? There's a lot of intro makers on Scratch. You can't use one that's made inside or outside of Scratch, right? That's also cheating. I can tell, guys. It must include my profile picture, which is a little cube thing, and you also need my username. I'll put the profile picture, like the profile picture inside the project, right? So if you want, you actually might have to wait, or you could just go ahead and kind of take it from my Scratch profile thing, right? So you can just like kind of save now type of thing. Like right click on and save now. And you also need my username for XY, which you probably obviously know by now. Must be made completely inside Scratch, alright? Some graphics, they could be made a little outside Scratch, right? But you have to make those graphics, right? You cannot find them from Google. You have to make everything yourself. Must be a remix of this project, or since you guys are watching this video, comment on my profile or comment down below the link for the project, alright? because I don't want you guys to have any wait for the project to be shared, because this will be shared 2 days after, so you guys get a 2-day head start. So enough rules, let's get on with the prizes. Just a little tip first, try to make it as less sprites as you can, right? The more sprites, the harder it will be for me to use, right? And say you get good enough, I might actually even use it for one of my my projects in my YouTube channel. So third place gets 3 loves, 3 faves on your desired projects, plus their intro gets viewed on my one of my videos with a shout out. Second place also gets that shout out and the view, 3 loves, 3 faves, but they also get a follow from my test. First place get a follow from me and my test, 5 loves, 5 favorites on your desired projects. They get viewed on my video, their intro, and a shout out. Alright, so that's a lot actually. So you basically get 2 follows, 5 loves, 5 favorites, and a shout out. That honestly seems a pretty good deal to me. So go ahead, be sure to enter. There's no deadline set just yet. Once I get about 5 people commenting that they want to enter, I will tell you guys the deadline. And again, if you're watching this video and you decide to enter, tell me inside the comment section below with your username so I can know that you're entering. That's it. Happy scratching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.